What's going on YouTube? It's your favorite cloud ninja CJay, and I just wanted to take the time to talk to you guys a little bit, to just share a little story about how I dropped from gold 4 to silver 4, and also I wanted to talk about tilt a little bit. I hope you guys can understand me and hopefully get something out of this. And this is me on op.gg. For those who don't know what op.gg is, it's basically a site where you can check your games, your stats. You can see how well you did. Also, you can check the stats of other pro players and other top players to see what type of runes and masteries they do. And also, you're able to look at videos of the other players that are better than you, so you can kind of learn and kind of see what's going on. All right, so basically, to get into what I was going to talk about, Okay, so I am currently silver 1. Now, like I said, I was in gold 4 and I dropped to silver 4 this season. And I started out in like gold. Well, I don't know where I started out this season, but I know I was in like silver 2, silver 1, messing around early in the year. And then I climbed, and I peaked at like silver 1, and it was kind of hard to break into gold 5. And eventually I got into gold 5, and I was like super happy, and I didn't play for a little bit. Came back to play, and I was like, well, maybe I'll try to climb a little bit. Was stuck in gold 5 for a few weeks, then I kind of stopped again. And then I came back, and I played like over the course of like 2 or 3 days when I was like getting off work. And I was able to climb fairly easily. I was playing jungle, Vi, and top was Jace, and I think it's somewhere in here where I'm not really sure. I'm scrolling on the page as you can see. But I kind of wanted to talk. What I really wanted to talk about was losing streaks. You're gonna hit these losing streaks. They're gonna come pretty often, but you also gotta understand that when you are on tilt, your losing streaks will be great. Like you already lose 6 to 7 to 8 games, 9 games in a row. Some people deal with tilt differently. I know, for example, Scar, he will basically keep playing. I know for me, I can't keep playing. I have to take a break because I get kind of frustrated when I go on tilt. I'm actually a lot better at avoid going on tilt now because I kind of understand that some games are going to be losses, and I used to be really emotionally attached to the losses. But if you can take a look at the journey, I kind of want to go through the journey and show you what I was playing. I was playing Jace top, Vi jungle, Jace top, and I have, as you can see, you'll see some pretty decent KDA games. You'll see a couple games where I feed. Even if I do really well, 12-10 there, I still fed or whatever. So basically I want to go through it. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses in a row right there. Then we come back and we get a win. We end up losing 3, winning 2, losing 1. And at this point right here, this is where I started climbing. I realized I wasn't gold 5 at this time. And now I kind of understand why I was. I was in gold 5 at this time. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to start playing Master Yi because I was watching Calcep, and he's like, Master Yi can carry, da-da-da. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'm going to try Master Yi. And I played 2 games. I said, okay, cool, it's working out, but also games like, whatever, I don't care. Came back, boom, won another, Master Yi game. Wanted to play some Wukong, and I actually was going to do Team Wu, Wuju style. It's going to be all Wukong, all Master Yi. And I was dominating, as you can see, huge winning streaks, and this basically catapulted me into gold 4. Right here, this is how I got into gold 4, and I kept playing Wukong, spamming Wukong. I think I got tired of Wukong one game and decided to go with Malzahar and end up losing that game. Play Swing the next game, and I'm like the worst Swing player ever, and my CS is trash with him. It's just really hard for me CS. I don't understand him, and that's mainly because I don't have any knowledge of how to play him. And I ended up winning because I did decent. I played smart in the lane. I froze the lane, etc., etc. I do have pretty good understanding of how to freeze lanes and stuff, so I have a little bit of game knowledge as far as what to do in the game, but not necessarily the mechanics of the champ. Wukong. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7-game losing streak. I think what was happening, I was playing so much to the point where I was spamming games back to back. I was doing fairly well in games, and then I started getting frustrated. I had teams where they were just being, your team is just going to be your team. I'm pretty sure everybody kind of knows what I'm talking about when I say your team's going to be your team. And the Master Yi game, I'm pretty sure we had a chance to win that game, but somehow, I mean, our team comp was just really, really bad. We didn't have any frontliners and anybody who can really engage besides Blitz. Blitz can, hook somebody, whatever, GG. But we ended up didn't winning it or whatever. Wukong game did pretty good, 8-3-2. Thought we were going to win. We ended up losing. It's funny, I played against the person that I just played with on that team is Timo. Played Timo again and ended up beating me. So I lost with him and won with him. Well, he won one without me and then lost one with me. And then I said, you know what? Well, I'm going to go. Let me play mid. I'm going to play mid Echo. I don't know how to play Echo that well. I just felt like, Echo's easy champion, blah, blah, blah. Played him, lost. Okay, then I was like, you know what? I want to play Annie. I think I'm pretty good at Annie. I'm going to go Annie top. Didn't work out. I forget it, man. I'm going back to Wukong. Play Wukong 19-7-13. I actually was doing pretty good that game for the remainder of the game. Couldn't get a W, and I was just really frustrated. So I said, I'm going to play jungle Maokai. Maokai jungle is strong right now. Went even, and I wasn't dying. I wasn't doing crazy engages. I was kind of waiting for the team. The team was acting crazy. Ended up losing. Autofill support, played Sona. Lost. Came back to play Jace. Won a game, and then lost another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at that point, that was the beginning of when I was starting it. I was about to tilt. I was tilting. I was starting to tilt. And I didn't realize I was starting to tilt. Came back, played some Pantheon games because I'm pretty decent with Pantheon. I kind of understand he's pretty easy in lane, and I won. And once I said, Pantheon, I said, all right, well, I'm gonna play Pantheon and Jace. I'll switch to Pantheon and Jace. They're pretty easy. They don't lose lane for the most part. Played 3 Jace games, lost them, and I'm a pretty good Jace player. I don't know what ended up happening here. I'm pretty sure it just had a lot to do with stuff I didn't really understand in the game or whatever. Came back, made those losses up with Pantheon 3. And right here is where the tilt will start to creep in a little bit more. So I played the Pantheon game, got frustrated, and then I realized, I want to do the Chinese boosting strategy. There was a guy that I played with here. We played pretty good in this game. The Master Yi, the Monster K guy, whatever, Monster K. Monster K, we decided to play 2 games, and actually, right here is when I first met Monster K, because we played the game pretty well. He added me. We started playing. First game, I was doing pretty good early, and then it just went down here. I don't know what happened. I said, okay, this dude, maybe that's just, fluke, whatever. Then I said, you know what? I want to try the Chinese boosting strategy, so I picked Kale. With his Master Yi. He didn't understand what I was trying to do. So he was scared to dive tower and stuff like that. And he was like, well, I'm playing with somebody I don't really know. I thought you was going to mess up, whatever. So it didn't work out. So then he's like, well, play somebody that you can carry on. So I said, all right, I'm going to play Master Yi. That game, he fed. I didn't play so well, as far as my stats. But initially, it was a pretty rough matchup anyway against Vladimir. But he didn't play that great that game as well. I said, you know what, man? I'm going to play ADC. Maybe I need to play ADC. As you can see, now the 2 losses. Play ADC twice, lost. I said, all right, man, well, it's not working out. I'm going to go back and play Jace. Played Jace, lost 2, won 3. All right, spam Jace. I just pretty much spam Jace and Pantheon, threw in a couple of Wukongs here and there, tried jungle again. And let me go ahead and to get past all of this. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. I want to show you. This is right here just pretty standard. You win 2, you win 3. This is pretty bad. When you lose 4 and win 1, lose 2. Basically, it's like losing 6 and winning 1, or winning 4 and losing 6. So it put me at 6 losses, 4 wins for that little bracket of 10 games, which is negative. So lost 3 here, 1, 2. I want to show you guys why I went on hardcore tilt. So basically, what I was doing was Jace, Pantheon, sprinkling Tryndamere here and there, because I actually played Tryndamere pretty decently, and I was probably proud of myself. So I said, I'm gonna try Tryndamere. So here we go. So 7 days ago, basically a week ago. I basically went on hardcore tilt. This is why I went on hardcore tilt. I got autofill support. Actually, I don't think I went on autofill support. I picked support on purpose. And I had two bad Jace games, and then had a pretty bad brand game, and then lost. And then I came back. I won 1-2. Came back. Was sprinkling, like I said, came back. Was on a little win streak, climbing back up again, losing. And then was playing around with Singe, because the thing about it, I felt like I was pretty good in, with Jace and Pantheon, but I just wasn't getting any wins. So I said, you know what, let me try Singe. Maybe I can cheese my way to victory. And as you can see, I win, lose with Singe, and then I stopped. I said, you know what, forget it, I'm not doing it anymore. Went back to Pantheon, 1-1. I think they auto-filled me support. I played that game, lost that game, came back Pantheon. And this is, I don't know at this time where I was as far as what my thing was, as far as like my rank and whatever, but basically, as you can see, there's gonna be a transition. I'm gonna go up, but there's gonna be a transition. So what I decided to do, I said, you know what, I'm gonna stop playing top because I can't really influence the map, and I don't really want to TP bottom because I'll end up losing my losing CS experience and lose my tower, because usually what happens, anybody who TPs out, they super. I know when I super hard push someone TPs, it makes it easier for me to take the tower. And also I can crash the wave and come back and then, take like 2 waves while they're gone and then TP back to lane or come back to lane or whatever. And then the person is pretty much weaker than me if they didn't pick up anything from the TP. It was like a wasted TP. So I say, I'm going to play mid. So I played Kassadin. And I was like, man, Kassadin. At this point, I just didn't understand how to play Kassadin. And then I played Vladimir mid against Talon. And the Talon was pretty good. Talon crushes Malzahar, by the way. So now I ban him every time I play mid. I just ban him because I don't want to deal with it. Then I play against Oriana. Of course, she was outranging me and crap, and I didn't understand what I had to do. Now, let's go up, and let's kind of go to where I'm going to start climbing. Okay, so at this point, I'm probably around like silver 3-ish, going to get silver 2 or something like that. Malzahar game's pretty good, and these are Malzahar top game. Well, except for this one, this is the Malzahar top game. I got top. I said, I'm gonna play Malzahar. I'm gonna play him the same way I play mid. Just play safer, and it worked out. I played with Talia. I was watching Mid Beast play Talia. I said, I'm playing Talia, and I actually was playing pretty good. I mean, I think this LeBlanc was just pretty bad, to be honest. And came back. I played some Talia some more. I said, I like Talia. She's pretty fun. And I played her, and I said, man, I'm bad with her. I'm not that good. I mean, that first game was like a fluke because I didn't really understand the mechanics. So I said, you know what? I'm going to play Talia. I'm going to play Kassadin and Malzahar only. And as you can see, Kassadin spam, Malzahar. All these Malzahars are top Malzahar, and it was fairly easy to win lane. It's like win lane, win the game, because basically outrange. If I need to push, I can push. If I need to just harass him, I can harass. It was just pretty easy street. All right, so basically, this is good. This is what you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five wins, and then a loss. 2 wins. Loss, win, lose, win. So basically, you see more wins than losses start to appear. And this is me from trying to play mid and top. So basically, I'm playing mid and top. 2 losses, 2 wins, a win, a lose. So basically, I am winning more than I'm starting to lose now. And as you can see, got a little 4-game streak win here. And this basically says I'm silver 2, but I'm currently silver 1. I just past my promos. All in all, so after going through all of that, if you guys are still around, hashtag Cloud CJay in the chat, in the comment section. Basically, I don't know. I kind of felt like I ran my mouth a little too long, but I just want to go ahead and just try to wrap it up. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, if you're good at your champion, play the champions that you're good at and just spam the heck out of them. Don't worry about losing streaks. I mean, losing streaks are going to happen, but just make sure that you are playing your best. And also, this is another thing I wanted to kind of like, it's almost like to confirm the myth, or to I can't think of the word to say this, stupid, whatever. So basically what I'm trying to say is, a lot of people will say, well, I deserve gold, I deserve this, I deserve that. This is basically living proof that I know I am a gold player, because I mean the games for the most part are usually fairly easy, in my opinion. They're very, very easy to play. They're very easy, and they just win them like fairly easily. And right now I'm having no problems climbing because of the fact that I know I'm good, and I basically keep a very strict gameplay of how I'm going to play the game out. I mean, I stay, like I say, I've been basically spamming Talia and Malzahar. I stopped playing Kassadin because one of the games made me feel like Kassadin, if my team didn't have a engage, it was almost like they were waiting for me to just jump in and start fighting. And I was like, you know what, I don't want to play a champion that's going to require me to basically be the sacrificial lamb, and if I'm the fed person on my team, if I die, we lose. So I said, you know, I want to stick to playing range champions only. And it's funny in this game right here, 2-7 and 9. I mean, I play pretty horrible, but not that I necessarily play horrible. They just play better, basically. Like Master Yi somehow snuck into the top bush, and I had no idea he was there. And Vayne engaged, and then Master Yi came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh snap! Well, and I ended up dying. But for the most part, I had a couple of good. I should have had more deaths than what I had, but I was able to kind of get out of those deaths at the last minute, kind of avoid and outplay and get away a lot. And then people were coming for me and end up dying themselves because they were chasing kills trying to get me. But basically what I was just trying to say is that stick to the champions that you're currently playing. If you're good at that champion, you're good at 2 or 3 champions, man, just spam them. Just keep playing. If you find that you're good at a champion, and you're like, well, I'm good at my champion, I'm having good KDAs, I'm not winning my games, just look up how to win on YouTube. I might try to make a video about it later, like how to close the games out. Basically, once you're past laning phase, what you should be doing, how to rotate the different lanes, how to start pushing lanes. If you're mid lane, you don't want to stay in the lane unless you got really good wave here and they're sieging. Of course, you don't want to leave, because then they'll just take your tower down and siege and pretty much dive and kill your team. If you have, like, for example, Malzahar, I try to stay mid, but if I realize that the other team is just kind of dancing around mid, I'll leave and I'll go bot lane, because my bot lane end up coming mid and I want to share experience, so I just go down bot and I'll just get a full lane by myself and I'll just shove it in, and then I'll back off and I'll just keep shoving it back and forth, and I'll keep rotating back to mid and flanking, as if I was fed, even if I'm not fed. I mean, it just makes it easier for me to catch the levels and get free CS so I can get items. Yeah, just play who you think who you know that you're good at, and just win the game, man. Like, that's it. So that's basically all I want to say to you guys. If you guys have any questions, hopefully I made a point. I felt like I had a whole bunch of points. It didn't freaking address anything. But anyways, this video has been way too long anyway. Love you guys, and like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace.